On 2K Sports, I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for this team.
As the injuries have piled up, one after another, they've got to be thinking, what's next? But no excuses, no consolation prizes here. They got to find a way to win.
Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Hawkins is out there with McCollum, and it's Jones in at the small forward spot. And for Oklahoma City, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Holmgren in at the center. And game one of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
So the Pelicans win the tip. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Jones, and the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Valanciunas against Holmgren. And Valanciunas kicks to McCollum. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Giddey. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. From downtown, that one's in, his first shot this game.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander continues to hone in. When he's draining threes, he's almost unguardable.
Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. To the inside. Here's Williamson. And too long on the shot.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
The kick out to Williams. Dort a screen on McCollum. That one falls.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Williamson with it. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Now here's Giddey. In the game against Detroit, very impressive. Outside Williams. Dort kicks to Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's off from three-point range. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Now here's McCollum. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 feet away. He gets it in there.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the first one at the line is good. With New Orleans, GA, you have to feel like the talent is there.
It is, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They've won 50 games in a season only once in their history. You can't have playoff success until you prove you can survive the rigors of the regular season.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
A baseline J, and it's Williamson missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Hawkins. Outside, Dort for three. Holmgren trains the three-pointer.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Valanciunas with a screen on Williams. Poked away. Williams with the steal. And there's the drive.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Cullen passes to Hawkins. And the Pelicans miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 8. And here is Giddey. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Valanciunas. There's the dish to McCollum. Got a piece of it.
Excellent anticipation by Lou Dort to get his hands on that one. Gosh, this guy is relentless on that end.
That one good for 2.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Pelicans. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals leaders. Fourth, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
It's McCollum on the wing. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren.
How about the 7-foot wingspan of Chet Holmgren? Send it back, young sir. Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful. And because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
Here's Giddey. And there's another one for the Thunder.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. And McCollum with the slam.
And slamming that one home. McCollum 6'3", smaller for an off guard, but you see there, CJ can absolutely fly.
Now, here's Holmgren. Last game out, he had 14. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Jones kicks to Hawkins. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. McCollum's got 6 points.
And no stranger to tough shots. A hand in his face, not a problem. McCollum, he's in his bag.
Now, here's Holmgren. And the pass to Williams. Over Williamson. Williams can't get it to go.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Williamson. From down in the low post, it goes.
As you expect, Zion getting forceful and dominant inside.
Passes it to Giddey. Kicks to Williams. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pelicans trail by 5. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey against Hawkins. Here's Williamson. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Hawkins passes to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum. Over Giddey. McCollum no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Now, here's Dort. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's off the back rim, no good. Now Valanciunas. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hawkins. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Oklahoma City. 3-point lead. He takes it in. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New Orleans.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
We've also seen them show a willingness to take advantage of the mid-range opportunities. The defense conceding these looks, and they're cashing in.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. And he makes both free throws. Pelicans trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Valanciunas dishes to Lewis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Thunder have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Pass to Giddey. There's the screen. Inside. A second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Thunder lead by 7.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Valanciunas in the high post. Dishes to Lewis. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Saw the pass to Joe. Right side, Williams from about 16. Pelicans with the rebound. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year, but overall, two teams that were very similar in the standing.
And it's sent back by Wallace. To the middle. Here's Saw, and he dunks it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Pass to Daniels. Out to Nance. Nance a screen on Wallace. Lewis against Wallace. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Lewis gets the bucket. There's 1:26 left in the first quarter of the game. There's the pass to Sarr. There's a good screen. Down low, it's stolen by Valanciunas. And he drives in, and it's blocked. Here's Wallace. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Their defense has been so aggressive right out of the gate, wasting no time shutting shooters down here with authority.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. First free throw is good. A different look for Oklahoma City. Zhang comes in for Williams. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Josh Giddey. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Lewis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Sarr. Here's Joe. Puts up a deep three. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Daniels up top. No scoring in this one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
And Zhang kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Oklahoma City leading by 9. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Daniels. Williamson out there with Nance. Then it's Lewis, and it's Ryan in at the 3. Good on the triple.
just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Williamson against Jang. New Orleans moving it around. Williamson, the pass to Nance, and then slams it in.
Well, you've got to be decisive in your movements in the pick and roll, and Mr. Nance Jr. does exactly that.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Zion Williamson is a force to be reckoned with, but Coach Willie Green said he's just scratching the surface. He's going to continue to get better. Over and over again, he's making the right play. Kevin?
All right, D.A., thanks. Lewis, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wallace. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. There are many ways to build a team, as we know, Doris. Do you prefer building around a star or a more team-based approach?
I think, Kevin, what we have learned unequivocally is that it is not just about collecting talent. Certainly, you need star players to win in the NBA. But so much of this is about how do the pieces fit around. There is a reason it is a team sport, Kevin. Don't overlook the role players around those stars.
And he knocks down the first one. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Pelicans. So he gets them both. Pelicans trail by 12. Lewis kicks to Daniels. Pass to Valanciunas. The pass to Ryan. Takes a three. And another three for New Orleans.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Fifth on the list, the Thunder.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Passes to Sarr. Here's Joe. Takes it inside, and it's blocked. Daniels dishes to Lewis. Valanciunas sets a screen for Lewis from deep. They get it back. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Valanciunas.
Well, I think this is something Jonas Valanciunas has hung his hat on, his ability to consistently get to the offensive window. Nicely done.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 5.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Lewis passes to Nance. Back to Lewis. Fires from deep. Oh my, he'll go to the line with a chance for a 4-point play. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he deserves a lot of credit for what he was able to do at the line last year. 86% from the stripe.
The free throw drops for Lewis. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Gilgeous-Alexander has that ability to adjust in midair, take the contact. That is nicely done.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Now here's Lewis. 11-point game his last outing. Here is Daniels. Wallace covering. Here's Ryan. From outside, off the mark.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Now here's Wallace. Defense is right there. 4 on the shot clock. Over Daniels. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Lewis. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And now it's a 10-point Thunder lead. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Daniels. Wallace covering. Valanciunas with a screen on Wallace. Here's Daniels. And the Pelicans miss again. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Lets it go from the wing. Again, Oklahoma City. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Lewis against Gilgeous-Alexander. Lewis kicks to Valanciunas. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Lewis passes to Daniels. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Wallace. Here's Daniels to end the run. And Valanciunas with the layup. Valanciunas has got 11 points.
Even with a defender in his grill, Jonas Valanciunas determined to score the basketball.
Jang with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot goes in. And the Thunder lead by 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Thunder have gone 6 of 9 in the second quarter. Some good work from the field. And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Dort comes in for Wallace. Jones checked in for the Pelicans. McCollum comes in for Lewis. Holmgren the pass to Jang. Here's Joe. His three-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So both teams making some changes here. And it's the Thunder with the ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Giddey. Oh, that's blocked. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Thursday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. Now here's Giddey. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Williams. Back to Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
It's McCollum on the wing. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
And crafty move by McCollum there, making sure he initiates the contact before letting the shot go.
You throw good, McCollum.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him? He's going to try to bully you.
Now the pass to Hawkins. He dishes it to McCollum. Valanciunas in the high post, working on Holmgren. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Valanciunas.
Boy, this has been a bit of a showcase for Jonas Valanciunas, over and over, finding a way to get it done on the offensive end.
Now here's Williams. He's got 6. Over Nance. Williams can't hit. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. A 3 from McCollum. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. A 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Giddey against McCollum. From 15 feet away. No good from Valanciunas.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Josh Giddey's checked in for Oklahoma City.
Taking a look now at some numbers for Jones, how he performed last season. He averaged about 10 points a game last year, 4 rebounds and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Thunder on D. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game.
Switch.
Pass to Valanciunas. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. Williams can't hit. Pelicans trail by 12. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game, and it might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep, thanks, D.A. Good stuff.
6'8". That's excellent size, and Josh Giddey makes that dunk easy work.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Hawkins a screen on Giddey. Valanciunas finds McCollum. Over Giddey. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from McCollum.
Phenomenal at realizing when to shoot from that mid-range. And McCollum becoming a master at that mid-range.
Now, here's George. Giddey with it. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Holmgren. Takes the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Lou Dort able to keep his focus, shoot through an incredible contest. Nicely done.
Nance outside. Back to McCollum. Here he goes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Up top, Nance. The pass to McCollum. A shot's good on the assist by Nance. McCollum's got 12 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Joe. 9 points last game.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. They trail by 14. Nance a screen on Giddey. McCollum dishes to Nance. Back to McCollum. Passes it to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
Well, to steal a line from you up high and down hard, Jonas Valanciunas. Go ahead, big fella.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Wallace is checked in. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Outside Williams. .107 left to play in the first half. He kicks to Holmgren. Pass to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Over McCollum. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Screened by Valanciunas. Here's Hawkins. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For New Orleans, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. He's off on the first.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. He hits the second from the line. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Following the score by Oklahoma City. Lock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Well, McCollum's speed can make him tough to shake. As a defender, he's able to just stay in front of you and contest the shot.
And so we conclude the first half. Thunder out in front. They lead by 13. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Shaq, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And switching things up just a bit, let's look ahead at the upcoming schedule.
You know, for New Orleans, at this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Jonas Valanciunas having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Hawkins against Giddey. The pass to McCollum. Kicks it out to Jones. Back to McCollum. Fires for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander. He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
And at the line last year, he was good on about 77% of his attempts.
No good on that one. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Boy, that's the length of Jonas Valanciunas on the defensive end. Not easy to get a shot over the 7-footer.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Over Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. First one falls for him. Valanciunas hits them both. About 1 minute played here in the second half. To the inside. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Valanciunas. He's got 19. The dish now to McCollum. Passes it to Hawkins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
That's a big-time move right there. So crafty, so tough. SGA, big-time skill.
Hawkins against Giddey. Feeds it to McCollum. Bucket is good. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and Jones sends it back. McCollum looking it over. Pass to Jones. New Orleans moving the ball around. Poked loose. Here's Williamson. It's rebounded by Giddey.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. On the wing, Giddey. He's guarded by McCollum. Giddey, no good. Pelicans trail by 8. Pass to Hawkins. Valanciunas with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Valanciunas against Holmgren. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. Hawkins. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Now here's Giddey. 10 points for him. Here's Dort, and he's good on the 3 ball. Dort's got 8.
Boy, catch and shoot situation. If Lou Dort starts knocking these down, good night.
Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does. Wow.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the 2-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Here's Giddey. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the mark with the 15-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, that 3-level scoring ability, that time working the mid-range.
To the middle. Here's Williamson, and it's New Orleans scoring again. Oklahoma City leading by 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams attacking, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. Good season for him last year. Averaged about 14 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
And that one falls for Williams. And Williams drops them both. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we get a chance to check out Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's coming off an excellent season. 4th in scoring, and he was just a machine at the charity stripe. Top 5 in the league in free throw percentage.
And clearly one of the dominant scorers we have in this league. His top 5 ranking last year puts him right there in the ranks of the elite. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. 8-point game. They get a hand on it. Williamson against Williams. Williamson kicks to Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Jones covering, and Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
On defense, the Pelicans trailing here by 8. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the pass to Giddey. Just 4 to shoot. Blocked again. Williams against Williamson. Passes to Hawkins. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Count that one for Dort. 10 points for Lou Dort.
I get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
Pass to Valanciunas. Ball's knocked loose. Holmgren with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And McCollum with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. And a change for the Pelicans. Daniels is checked in. Goes up off the inbound. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Jang. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21. Pelicans trail by 12. And here's Daniels. Scoreless thus far. And another turnover here by New Orleans. The Thunder leading by 12. Here's Giddey. He's got 10. It's Dort on the wing. No good from outside. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Daniels. Giddey defending. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McCollum, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Tough to recover when you continue to turn the basketball over at this rate.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. Carries it from 3-point range. Giddey's got 13 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum outside. Tipped away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And here we go. Holmgren can't hit. Pelicans trail by 15. Williamson dishes to Daniels. The feed to McCollum. Driving in, and it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA, an outstanding defender, that time sends it back.
Giddey the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer off the mark.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Valanciunas.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He was all alone on that one. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Sarge checked in.
Looking now at some numbers for McCollum. A very nice season for him last year. He was around 21 points per game last year, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. And when he takes over at the point, he really keeps the offense flowing.
Well, this is a guy who brings a solid skill set. Excellent ball handler, high level of playmaking, the perfect backup point.
Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Dort kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over McCollum. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And the pass to Daniels. Passes it to Valanciunas. And it's blocked. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points in the game. Jang finds Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Giddey. Releases. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Daniels. Basket counts.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Thunder leading by 13. Pass to Song. Outside, Dort. Kicks it to Jang. They set the screen. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Jang's got 5. Pelicans trail by 15. Daniels dishes to Valanciunas. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Lets it go from 11. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. A 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Sarr's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 1:19 left in the third quarter of the game. Jang with the ball. Now Valanciunas defending. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New Orleans gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Ryan. No good from Valanciunas. Oklahoma City leading by 13. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Let's remember, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is 6'6", so getting on the interior is not a problem.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Joe's checked in. Lewis checked in for New Orleans. And so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
The pass to Daniels. Here's Ryan. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Stolen away. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Good work there as it goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 27 points.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wallace is checked in for the Thunder. .26 seconds left to play in the third. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his third basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Wallace against Valanciunas. Dishes it to Daniels. Passes to Nance for the 3. That shot is off. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Oklahoma City Thunder. A terrific quarter for him, and now he has a total of 27 points. Shouldn't take him long to get up over 30. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So the Pelican 5 right now. Zion Williamson is out there with Nance. Then it's Lewis. Then it's Daniels. And it's Ryan in at the 3 spot. Here's Pokusevski. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Now here's Williamson. Pass to Ryan. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got 4 assists now tonight.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Wallace with the ball. He's covered by Daniels. There's a screen. Back to Pokusevski. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Lewis. Count the basket. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Joe, covered by Nance. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And he makes the first. Bertanis, he's checked in for Pokusevski. And so he makes both from the line. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Williamson outside. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City takes possession. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They lead by 14. Wallace looking for an opening. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bertans. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. On the wing, Daniels. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Shoots from the high post. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Bertans a screen. Wallace with the ball. Now defended by Williamson. Good on the 3-point shot. Bertans got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Yeah, this is what Davis Bertans does best, right? The ability to consistently knock down range shots.
Nance outside. The pass to Lewis. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Nance. Nance has got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points here in the second half. Pelicans trail by 16. Williamson outside. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw. And the Thunder making a switch here. Dort's checked in. And the Pelicans also making a change. McCollum's checked in for Dyson Daniels. On defense, Oklahoma City. 15-point game. Over in the corner, Williamson. Just 5 to shoot. Uncovered. And he hits the jumper for 2.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Pelicans pull it in. Nance has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Joe, covered by Nance. Knocked away. Williamson in the post. Misses off the right iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. He's guarded by McCollum. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Pelicans trail by 13. Here's Williamson. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Here's Sarr. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go with a three. C.J. McCollum with the rebound. McCollum's got his 5th rebound in this one. New Orleans moving the ball around. Yep, it counts.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The short rest very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. New Orleans making a switch here. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Now here's Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, doesn't allow himself to be rattled in the least by the aggressive defense. Jonas Valanciunas shows his strength and composure to power up and through.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
Yeah, and the work they've done at the line has been impressive here in the second half.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered by Daniels. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought.
And after getting off to such a good start offensively in that first half, haven't been quite as efficient here in the second.
There's the pass to Williamson. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Not a guy you can stop by fouling. Williamson too focused and too powerful.
The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. No one near him. Pelicans pull it in. Jones with it. On the wing, Daniels. Giddey defending. It's stolen by Dort. Giddey the pass to Dort. The Thunder with another miss. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Passes it to Williamson. Gets to the rim for two with the D all over him.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's guarded by McCollum. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points now here in the second half.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williamson. Bertans grabs the board. The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Dort. Holmgren in the high post. And here is Giddey. Now the pass to Holmgren. Over McCollum. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jones has got 5 rebounds tonight. Daniels kicks to Williamson. Jones with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Williamson. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. Now Valanciunas defending. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bertans. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. 4 on the clock. Off target with his 3.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Williamson. Thunder with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Dort kicks to Bertans. Hands it from downtown. Bertans got 6 here in this quarter.
Such a good combination. Size with shooting. Davis Bertans, a contested jumper, no problem.
Valanciunas with a screen on Bertans. Here's Williams. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Passes it to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder another 3.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder. And the Pelicans also making a change. Hawkins is checked in. McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. That's it, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Hawkins. And the Thunder with the possession here. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
The free throw off from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pelicans trail by 9. Jones, the pass to Hawkins. They double-team McCollum. Trying to find Valanciunas. It's to him.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Williams, a screen on Hawkins. Ball stolen. .144 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
This is why they go to Zion. His teammates trusting in his ability to get the job done.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. Here's Hawkins. McCollum kicks to Hawkins. That three off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, the tremendous length at the guard spot that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander presents is a problem for a lot of defensive players.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. Second of 2 is good. That stretches their lead to 8. New Orleans now, time running out. Williamson a screen on Giddey. Hawkins against Giddey. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And so Hawkins drills both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Now here's Giddey, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
When you look at Josh Giddey's overall skill set and combine that with the 6'8" size and the point guard mindset that he has, he is special. The playmaking, the willingness to score it in tough spots. This guy has got a bright future.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And when it matters most, the coach has the confidence that McCollum will deliver.
And they go to the intentional foul. Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans over Williams. And it's Williamson missing. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. The three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.